action that's going to take place. We're going to begin to build up the NVIDIA NX thermal spreaders all the way through to the heatsink, and then we're going to set those off to the side while we await carrier boards to get completed. Begin setting up those boxes, getting the stickers on them, pulling out the pick and pluck for the right shape, and then we're going to get heat inserts in the housings. All right, so you're good there. You need a hairnet. You want to get on here and real well?
Hi, Ed.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
This is the printer, and it prints the solder onto the board. I already did it, and the board has come out right there. It's ready to go into the machine. What we do is we'll inspect it here. Before we go in, you can see the solder on there. And then we're gonna put it through the machine here. And we'll take it through, and then it'll start. That's about 1.5 minutes or 2 minutes for it to run through the machine right now. The way it's printing, it's putting all the parts on the board right now on the one side. It's a two-sided board, so we're doing one side right now. What that does is it picks up different nozzles for the different size components, and then it'll put them on the board as it needs them. There's resistors and caps and all different types of parts. So each one of these are a different part. This is a cap, these are little resistors. So it depends on what the board calls for, and then we load it in the machine. And then those are all the nozzles, if you could kind of see them on there, and that's the different nozzles for the different parts. When the boards come out, this is a board that's complete. We'll do an inspection here, and what we do is on this is we have to add a couple parts that the machine isn't able to do right now. Some of it's a training thing. The machine has to be trained for some of it, but right now it's easier for us to apply them manually. We just place them on here. And each piece, there's a couple parts here that we put in here. And then we do it before it goes in the oven, so that way we can, the solder that's already on there will go to through the oven. Once it goes through the oven, I'll show you through here. It feeds through this, and it will come all the way through down to the end here. Here's a finished board here. So what it does is the solder's already laying on there. It's like a solder paste. The temperature melts the solder on, and then as it comes through, it cools off so that the parts don't move. And then when it comes out here, it's already cooled off. And then it goes into this machine. This is an AOI machine, which inspects the boards to let us know if there's any problems with some of the components, or if the component doesn't seem like it's seated right on the board. It helps with us not having to do all the inspection. The machine does it for us. It will come here. This is a rejection unit, so it will tell us if one of the boards rejects or not. It goes to this machine right here. If it's a double-sided board, it will turn the board for us, flip it so that it's ready for the other side. It goes to this, which is the unloader. That unloads the board into this magazine, and then it's ready for us to either put it back on the machine or take it out to the production area for the next level. So. This is the whole line. Yep, you're welcome.
These are all of our protective carrying cases for your Reeplayer cameras. It's a company from Canada called Nanook. They look great, they feel great. What I'm doing is I'm taking out all the foam inside. We're gonna laser cut them and put them right back in so that when you have your Reeplayer, it fits right in. And then we have our stickers, and I prepare each one and place them carefully by hand in the dead center. These are all the protective carrying cases I put together today, and I got that much more to go. And I actually really like and enjoy this process right now, so don't tell anyone. All of these carrying cases for Reeplayers, which were stacked up on this pallet, are just about done, and as always, your boy Ege is capturing footage. So he's the man behind all the footage that you guys are seeing. Typically you don't see him, but I thought let me show you guys who's actually capturing, editing, sharing, and most of the time responding back to all of you. That's him.
That's good. And if you look up front, the cables will be in the layer below. And I wanted it to have just a little bit less relief.
We're in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. We're about 5 minutes away from our manufacturing facility at this soccer field, and we're about to do some more testing. So while they're preparing assemblies, and we're going to be testing out some software in the mobile app. So we have our good old Frankenstein test unit that I don't leave at home or with anybody else. It's mine, and I brought it with me to here as well in our protective carrying case that y'all are getting. I'll be doing a little round of testing with the mobile app. So that's what this is about. Show the field.